What is up, guys? Welcome to the channel. This is Road to 300 Kilos, episode 16. I'm so glad you could join me on this beautiful day of lifting heavy weights. You'll see today's session up in the corner. We got snatch triples up to 108, clean and jerk up to 140, and then a bunch of sets of clean pull triples up to 170. It was a very productive day. I was supposed to do clean and jerk doubles at like 135, and I was like, yeah, I ain't feeling that, Mr. Krabs. So we ended up just doing heavy singles because I kind of needed to. I'm towards the end of my cycle and I'm pretty beat up, and heavy double clean and jerks just do not feel good right now, and my it just keeps kind of, I'm just getting beat up neurologically and mentally, and to be honest, it's just kind of making my confidence go down in heavy clean and jerks. So I wanted to just do heavy singles, just to get my confidence back up, get some practice. You know, at this point, this is week 13 of the program. This is the first day of week 13 that you're watching, and at this point we're in the peaking phase, and it's going to be tough, and I want to feel good because I have 4 weeks until my competition. Man, it's just kind of a hard line to balance. You know, it's a fine line to overdo it and to not do enough. I know I'm supposed to be going really heavy pretty much every day for the next few weeks, but god dang, it's tough sometimes, man. So anyway, we'll see how the clean and jerks look here in a little bit. Right now I'm just warming up for snatches. Snatch triples, pretty dang heavy. They ended up going really well. I had a miss here and there, but I was able to correct it, and I ended up hitting 108 for a triple, spoiler alert. And I was really happy with that, considering just how I've been feeling lately. So yeah, if you're new to the channel, please let me know how you're liking the videos. I don't even need you to subscribe or like or anything. Honestly, just feedback in the comments or something, like anything I can improve on, stuff like that. It'd be really, it'd be a lot of help. Just trying to figure out what the best way moving forward for this channel is. I've had the idea of doing like a live mic'd up session here and there, especially on like bigger days, like big Fridays, where I'm going really heavy on the snatch and on the clean and jerk, and just trying to maybe talk live what I'm thinking before each lift and after each lift. I think that'd be some fun content. So we'll see how that goes moving forward. Snatches are looking pretty good. And obviously, if I hit 108 for a triple, I must be snatching pretty decent. They're not the cleanest snatches in the world, but that's just a product of how my body feels each day. Work's been getting pretty busy here lately too. It's been pretty bad timing as far as work and training, heavy training and a lot of work. My work can be pretty physical sometimes, so it's just a lot on the body. And I'm trying to stay mentally strong through it. It's tough for sure, because I had a big test that I took. The session that you're watching right now, I had a big test for my professional geologist license that morning. And I ended up driving a couple hours back to where I live and going to the gym. So it was just a long, weird day, and I was happy to hit what I needed to hit in the snatch and stuff. See, so there's a miss there. And that was just like a lazy lift. You could just tell I moved kind of slow, just kind of let it get out in front of me and whipped it. Didn't have snappy elbows. It's like, come on, man, what are you doing? Let's wake up a little bit. You'll see that's a consistent problem sometimes with my snatches is waking up and knowing when to turn it on when it starts to get heavy. Like that one there, it was fine, I guess. Wasn't great. And you'll notice later sets, I start pushing off the ground faster and harder. that was way better. I almost freaking powered that. Not bad. So 102, 105, and 108. That was kind of the plan. We'll see 105 here. It's okay. Catch position looks a little awkward today. Just not super stable. I think that's a product of the shoulders feeling kind of bad, as they always do. And I missed there. So I wasn't too upset about the miss there. I ended up going up to 108 still anyway, and I'm like, dude, just try harder, Jesus Christ. Just push off the ground faster and harder at the beginning. And what do you know, the weight feels lighter and easier. Granted, it's not easy. You know, this is pretty heavy weight for me. It's close to 90%, I think. It might be over 90%, I don't know. But, you'll see there, look how much faster I am off the floor. Like, I need to start doing that every set, not wait till my last set. Look how much better these are. Like, Trent, just turn the brain off and go. Like, I've been lifting for a few years now, so it's like, alright, you know how to snatch pretty decent. Quit worrying about technique so much. When it gets to these heavy-ass weights, you hear me there, I'm like, yeah, I push off the ground harder on that one. It's like, oh, yeah. So here's Burba. He was lifting with me. He's snatching, too. I think that was 104. Pretty good. Pretty good. Might have been 109. I think it was 109. Pretty good, pretty good. So moving on to clean and jerks. Pretty happy with snatches. Definitely learned a lesson, right? Push off the ground harder. Turn it on faster. Don't wait till your last fucking set to start lifting, you know, with the intensity that you're supposed to be lifting with, you know, when you get to those heavy weights. I think that's something that probably a lot of you guys, if you weightlift, could take home is, at a certain point, yes, you need to work on technique and stuff, but when it gets to a certain percentage, like over 85%, you need to be going. Bring the intensity. Bring the aggression. Work on the technique as you're warming up, and then when it gets to a certain point, go. So, clean and jerks, like I said, I was supposed to do doubles pretty heavy, like 138 doubles, and going into it, I was like, man, I don't fucking know about that. So we'll see how they feel. And I'll go from there. So just warming up, tossing 50 kilos around. Trying to get the front rack position feeling pretty good, especially with how the shoulders have been feeling. Getting the front rack position comfortable is a big key. So throw on 70, go a couple times. Bang, bang, boop. God dang, this guy's fast. Look how fast this guy is. Whoa! I didn't even see that bar move. That's crazy. So, anyways, I'll stop being an idiot. Here's 90 kilos. Still warming up, obviously. One thing I did notice today watching these videos back is in my start position when I do my dynamic start. So you have like static starts and dynamic starts. Dynamic starts being, you know, you kind of, here I'll show you on this one, I kind of raise my hips up and then go back down and then go. Like, boom, dynamic start. Now if I like sat in that bottom position for a second before I went, that would be a, you know, more of a static start. And I noticed on my dynamic start, my shins, my knees go forward a lot, and it pushes the bar forward a little bit. Like the bar rolls forward a little bit. I'm curious to see if that needs to change, because I don't think, you don't want the bar, even if it's just a fraction, like a hair of the bar rolling forward, you don't want any force in the other direction that you're supposed to be moving the bar. You know, I'm supposed to be keeping the bar close to me, and any force that's going the other way is just going to not help. But at the same time, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. My cleans have been pretty good lately. I've made a lot of PRs this year, and it's been going good, but, you know, maybe in my next cycle at the beginning, lighter weights, maybe try a little bit different start position. We'll see. So here's Burba. Burba was looking fast today on this turnover and everything. I mean, look, his turnover is looking really fast. I think this is 119. Solid. He was looking good today. I'm glad to see him back to normalcy. He was struggling there for a while, getting back into heavy Olympic weightlifting lifts. So here's 130. I just went 120 to 130. I pretty much was like, yeah, I ain't doing doubles. Not bad. Jerks weren't super explosive.
All right, come on.
And then here's Burba with 123. He lifts with a lot of intensity, if you can't tell. Plenty of power. I mean, he could have powered that if he wanted to. I told him on that one. That jerk looked good, except in the drive, he kind of got on his toes a little bit and moved a little bit forward. And we looked at the video afterwards, and he's like, oh, yeah, I didn't even feel that. Maybe might be something I need to address before it gets any heavier. So, better clean on that. A lot better clean than that 130. Didn't crash on me. Stayed connected. That was a much better rep. Much better rep. I think that's, you know, I plan on opening in my competition at 135, 140, somewhere around there. I'd like to open up at 140. Here's Burba again, 127. Nice. Very solid. Yeah, it was a good day. We had a good time. Nice heavy day. So here's 140. I said, fuck 138. If I'm not doubling 138, I'll just single 140. I haven't hit 140 in a couple, probably a month or two. So it was nice to feel the weight again. Just it feels heavy off the ground, but trusting in your technique and keeping the intensity will erase that. Not bad. Little wonky jerk. Kind of got it. You'll hear me. Get it out any more in front of you? Jesus. Yeah. Just kind of got on my toes a little bit, and when I went to drive, it just went a little bit forward, and that just caused an awkward catch position, right? So here's moving on the clean pulls, and these were good. When I get up to my working weight, Burba and I kind of both talk, and we're like, yeah, technique needs to be fixed a little bit, because when I deadlift heavy or pull heavy, I always end up feeling it in my back too much. And you'll see, so here's like the first working set, my hips shoot up first, and look how bad that back looks. Yeah, not great. So I asked him, I'm like, do I set my whole back? Is that what he means? And he's like, yeah, but your lower back a lot too. And you'll see these next few sets look a lot better. I get tighter and everything. I wedge myself better. I feel my heels a little bit better at the start position. Yeah, that's a lot better. I know it doesn't look like a big difference, but it feels like a big difference. So Anyway, that's the gist of this session. Hopefully you enjoyed my ranting a little bit. Like I said, please let me know how you are enjoying the videos, what I can improve on, anything like that. Thank you all for watching, and I will catch you on the next one. Peace.